Hello, everyone. So I called this, I've been doing this segment called The Gay Baker. I'm not really baking anything today, but I'm not going to change the name just for one segment, right? So I thought I'd stay consistent, at least with the name. I, I am today making a peach sugar scrub. I've never done this before, never used one, definitely never made one. So it's going to be an experiment. Um, oh, my internet connection is unstable. What can I do about that? Hold on, let me see. Okay, that should work a little bit better. Well, I hope you can all see and hear me okay. Yes? Anybody? Hmm? I found a few different recipes uh, for the peach, a version of the peach sugar scrub online. And so I just chose one that I thought would work. I missed some comments. Let's see. Wow, Brandon, you're from Florida? No, I don't. No, I'm not from Florida, actually. Um, yes, it looks like you can hear me and see me, so that's great. Um, all right. Since I got several people in here, I'll go ahead and get started. So we start off with, it says one ripe peach or a fourth of a cup of canned peaches, which doesn't really make sense to me because I think a whole peach would equal more than a fourth of a cup, but whatever. So I had a bunch of peaches. If you saw any of my other cooking videos, I made an a peach some peach cobbler cookies, and I don't remember what the other thing was. Huh, why can't I? Oh, peach butter. That was the other thing. I had a bunch of peaches, so I was trying to think of different things to do. I ended up having to freeze a bunch of it because you can't just keep it around forever. But so I took out some of the frozen peaches and let them thaw so I could use them for this. I've got one of these ninja blenders, and I thawed the peaches. I haven't done any cooking videos for the last couple of weeks. Last week I was in Maine on a writer's retreat, and I usually do this on Thursdays, but I haven't been feeling very well this week. I've got some kind of cold or something. Today it's not so bad. I still feel a little nasally, but I'm not like coughing and sneezing and blowing my nose all day. Anyway, that's beside the point. Who cares? So I'm going to put some of these. Oh, let me get it on here. Um, I think the cold basically came about because I drove out there. It was like in total, it was like a 20 some hour drive. And I stopped at Niagara Falls. I did a live video there in case you didn't see that. Um, it's posted on my publication if you do want to see it. I've got plenty of other peaches, so I can add to them if I need to. So I've got the peaches, and one of the things you can put in it is some kind of oil. Some recipes, they mention like coconut oil, linseed, grapeseed, all that kind of thing. I went with some vitamin E oil that you can get from. I got this from Walmart. It was like I think it was like $6 and something. It wasn't too bad for 2 fluid ounces. And it's basically vitamin E is supposed to be good for your skin, and the oil will help the moisturizing part of this scrub. I guess I should have opened this before I started this video, shouldn't I? Well, that's kind of silly. Oh my gosh. Childproof. There we go. Okay. So it says 1 to 2 teaspoons of the oil. I'm going to go ahead and put it in with the uh, the peaches to blend it. I mean, might as well, right? I'm going to put 1 teaspoon in. I'm just going to start off with one. So I don't know how liquidy this is going to be. Um, You're making a peach sugar scrub. I love DIY bath products. I've made lotion bars before, which are fantastic. Well, I'm glad you are here to watch this. Happy Labor Day weekend. Yes, happy Labor Day to you too. Can you make peach cobbler? Well, not this time, but I suppose I can. I can make anything, really, as long as I have a recipe. Okay, so I'm going to puree the peaches. How's that? Hopefully that wasn't loud and annoying. I think usually when I blend stuff, uh, use machinery like that, it kind of cuts out as far as the sound goes. The earbuds, the earbud microphones are pretty good at eliminating noise like that. All right, should got a spatula. I'll try to get most of it out of there. Okay, now, so I've got the peaches, a teaspoon of vitamin E oil, a half a cup of sugar. That's what it says. Half a cup. That seems like a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and do it though. Oh, might actually need more sugar because this is kind of liquidy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a little more sugar. And it does say you can play with the amounts as far as going back and forth between the sugar and the peaches to get a good consistency. Okay. Anything else? Still seems a little um liquidy. I could add a little cornstarch to thicken it. Hmm. Maybe I will. It doesn't call for cornstarch, but I mean, I'm going to do just a little bit if I can. This might be an epic fail. Who knows? Like my apron, by the way. Oops. Ooh. I've worn this one before. I wanted to do like a different apron every time I made one of these videos, but I don't have enough aprons. Well, I do have a bunch of aprons, but they're like only the waist ones. And so since I'm in front of this counter, you wouldn't even know I'm wearing an apron anyway if I wore one of those. So what's the point? Putting a little more sugar in there. Maybe I used too many peaches. Maybe I blended it too much. But I don't know. It seems a little liquidy to me. Probably going to just fall off my face. Let me see. Hmm, Actually, that might work. All right. I'm going to get a couple of paper towels and put down because I'll probably make a mess. All right. So again, I've got about a fourth of a cup of peaches. It says one whole peach, a ripe peach, or you can use canned peaches. You puree them. You add half a cup of sugar. I ended up adding more. And that's all you really need for the scrub part. But for kind of a more moisturizing effect, you can use some kind of oil, either vitamin E oil like this or um, linseed, grapeseed, coconut oil, any of those to use to help for moisturizing. And that's it. It's pretty simple. Oh, it does say I've got some vanilla extract out here. It does say vanilla extract, but I'm not sure what the point of that is. I think it's just for like the aroma and maybe the taste. Maybe after you spread it on your face, you might want to lick it off. Hmm, that's pretty good. I mean, it's very sugary, of course. So here we go. So just take it and make circular motions on your face. Spread it all around. I tried to make my hair so it like stood straight up so I didn't get it in my hair, but I can I can wash it later, I guess. It's fine. Circular motions. The sugar in it kind of acts as a an exfoliant, kind of scrubbing your skin, hence the name sugar scrub. Hello, Yolanda. Hello, Kathleen. You guys are getting here at the end of this, so it might look a little odd that and you're wondering what I am spreading all over my face. I have just completed a recipe for peach sugar scrub. Now I am applying said scrub to my face. Now that I've got it all over my fingers, I won't be able to go back and look at any comments. So Brandon, won't this be sticky? I'm guessing it will. All right, do I have it all applied? Kind of feels like it. Maybe a little bit more over here. I've never used I've never used anything like this before. That's for sure. But I've used different facial treatments before, but never a homemade one using sugar and peaches. All right. Well, what's it say? What is the rub? The peaches aren't enough. What is the? I don't know. I didn't see that. All right. So I'm going to keep this on for a little while, and um, then wipe it off with a damp towel or whatever. Yes, cheaper than what you can buy at the store. Did you feel it tightening your skin? Let me take a moment. I feel something. I don't know, maybe. So, to reiterate, for those who might have joined late, I have made a peach sugar scrub using a peach, or you can use canned peaches, like a fourth of a cup. I would suggest draining them. After making this, I think you should drain as much as you can off of them. But you puree the peaches. You can add a little oil, a like vitamin E oil that you can get at Walmart. Um, oh yeah, peaches naturally exfoliate your skin. Oh, thank you for adding that. I should have done some research or something. I don't know. I just went with the recipe partly because I had a bunch of peaches, so why not? Oh, where was I? Peaches, yeah. A peach, fourth of a cup peaches puree, add the oil, add a half a cup of sugar. You may need to add more or less depending on the consistency you get. My consistency, it was a little runny, so I added more sugar. And actually, I added just a couple of sprinkles of cornstarch to thicken it because it was a little bit getting a little in my eyebrow. And then it also suggested a couple drops of vanilla extract. I didn't put that in there. It also suggested you could add food coloring. Uh, it's just for me. I don't care what color it is. I mean, if I were giving it away, I guess as a gift or something, or selling it, I guess I could. I probably would use the food coloring, but I should have gone down on my neck a little bit. Ah, yes, that's just wonderful. Or you can take a vitamin E capsule or two and, oh yeah, open them up and add that. Maybe so, yeah.